So, good evening, everyone. Very warmly welcome to the live session.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, ma'am.
Okay. The last class we studied. Can you, anyone, can you tell what are the lessons we studied in the previous class?
Have, we got have, has, and have got.
And model
got.
English. Model English also.
Yes. Okay. So, நாங்க last classல பார்த்த தொடர்ச்சி தான் இந்த classல பார்க்க போறோம், right? Last class நாங்க previous classல we studied how to use this have has in the present situation, right? In the present situation. So today we are going to learn how to use this in the past and the future, right? See, this is last class. Okay, I have a smartphone. I have got a smartphone. So anyone, can you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a smartphone. I have got a smartphone. You have 2 kids. You have got 2 kids.
One enough, please. You
Okay,
read.
ma'am.
You read.
It has 3 kids.
No, one student read. Whose line is very clear, so that student you can read.
Shall I, ma'am?
Yeah, okay.
I have a smartphone. I have got a smartphone. You have 2 kids. You have got 2 kids. It has 3 kittens. It has got 4 kittens. Students have their admission numbers. Students have got their admission numbers. I don't have girlfriend. I haven't got girlfriends. Shiva doesn't have a lot of money. Shiva has a lot of money. Do they have private vehicle? Have they got private vehicle? She have a golden chain. Has she got a chain?
Yes, please excuse me. Everyone, please mute your mic because don't disturb others also. Okay. So this is the last class we study, right? I have and the modern English also. I think last classல எந்த ஒரு டவுட்டும் உங்களுக்கு இல்லைண்டு, ரைட்? ஓகே, அதே போல இன்னைக்கு நாங்க இந்த பாஸ்ட்ல நாங்க என்னென்ன இருந்துச்சு எங்க கிட்ட அப்படின்னு பார்க்க போறோம். என்னென்ன இருந்துச்சு. அப்ப நாங்க பாஸ்டுக்கு என்ன பீவர்ப்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்? ஹேவ் ஹேஸ் பிரசன்ட்க்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அந்த பாஸ்டுக்கு நாங்க இதை யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். Yeah.
Had.
Yeah. To talk about the past positions and the relationship and illness. Okay, in the past. அப்ப எனக்கு இருந்துச்சு, காய்ச்சலா இருந்துச்சு. அப்ப பாஸ்ட்ல சொல்றோம். இப்ப எனக்கு காய்ச்சலா இருக்கு. I have the fever. I have the feverன்னு சொல்றீங்க. Sorry, I have a fever. எனக்கு சளி காய்ச்சலா இருக்கு. I have the flu. Present. If you want to say எனக்கு காய்ச்சலா இருந்துச்சு, அதை எப்படி நாங்க சொல்லுவோம்?
I had fever.
I had fever. That's it. அப்ப இந்த இடத்துல நாங்க இறந்த காலத்திலயும் ஃபியூச்சர்ல எப்படி இது இருந்துச்சு, இது இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு பேசுறதா இந்த கிளாஸ்ல பார்க்க போறோம். So today we are going to learn how to tell in the past and the future. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So already the positive sentence. If you want to make the positive sentence, you know, affirmative and the negative. So in the இடத்துல it can be a singular, it can be a noun. For all the things we are using I had, we had, you had, they had, he had, she had, it had, friends had. Okay. So it the plural form எல்லாத்துக்குமே singular or plural எல்லாத்துக்குமே நாங்க யூஸ் பண்றது had. ஆனா ஒரு presentல நாங்க யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது அதுல டிஃபரெண்ட் இருந்துச்சு. சிங்குலருக்கு நாங்க has யூஸ் பண்ணுவோமா, have யூஸ் பண்ணுவோமா?
Has.
Pluralக்கு
Have.
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 Okay.
Have.
ஆனா இந்த இடத்துல வந்து எல்லா சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்குமே we are using what? One
Had.
verb had.
Had. Had.
The negative, I didn't have. We didn't have. You didn't have. They didn't. He didn't have. So இங்கன கேட்க வேணா மேம் had வல்ல அப்படி இல்ல. I didn't haveங்கிறது சரி. Okay. We didn't have. இப்ப இந்த இடத்துலயே நிறைய பேர் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணுவாங்க பேசும்போது. இது பாஸ்ட்ல தானே பேசுறோம் அப்படி. Didனாலே என்னது?
Past.
Past.
So அந்த knowledge உங்களுக்கு இருக்கு. Didn't சொல்லும் போதே அது past. So I didn't have, we didn't have, you didn't have, they didn't have, he didn't have, she didn't have, it didn't have. So it can be a singular or it can be a plural. So we are using only for
Didn't
had.
have.
Okay, எல்லாத்துக்குமே நாங்க had தான் யூஸ் பண்றோம். So யாரும் மைக்க அன்மியூட் பண்ண தேவையில்ல. So இதை நீங்க கொஞ்சம் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணி பார்த்துக்கோங்க. I had, we had, you had, they had, he had, she had, it had. I didn't have, we didn't have, you didn't have. So கொஞ்சம் அதை சொல்லி பார்த்துக்கொள்ளுங்க, right? No need to unmute your mic, just mute your mic again. You can practice, right? Okay. So the third one. So now we are going to, இப்ப நாங்க பார்க்கிறது என்னன்னா இது ஸ்ட்ரக்சரை பார்த்துக்கொள்ளும் ஃபர்ஸ்டா. Okay, then only you will get the idea. Okay. Okay, the third one, how to form the question. Okay. So did I have? Did I have? Did we have? Did you have? Did they have? Did he have? Did she have? Did it have? Did friends have? Like that. So இந்த இடத்துலயும் நாங்க எல்லா சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கும் did தான் யூஸ் பண்றோம். So it can be a positive, it can be a negative, it can be a question. So இது மூணுக்குமே நாங்க pluralayum singularlayum பிரிச்சு எதுவுமே நாங்க மாத்தல. So did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see the next example. I had a bicycle 2 years ago. So here we are using some time expression. So from today, இன்னையில இருந்து நான் யூஸ் பண்ற இந்த டைம் எக்ஸ்பிரஷனை நல்லா எல்லாரும் கவனத்துல வச்சுக்கொள்ளுங்க. ஸோ இந்த லெசன்ல இருந்து இனியும் நீங்க படிக்க போற லெசன்ஸ் இந்த டைம் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஸோ அதை இம்பார்ட்டன்டா உங்களோட மைண்ட்ல வச்சுக்கோங்க. என்ன டைம் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் நாங்க யூஸ் பண்றோம். இப்போ ஆல்ரெடி நான் சொன்னேன். ஸோ பாஸ்ட்ல நடந்த ஒரு விஷயம், பாஸ்ட்ல இது எனக்கிட்ட இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்கு தான் நாங்க அந்த had அப்படிங்கிறது யூஸ் பண்றோம். So I had a bicycle 2 years ago. So here I am mentioning the time expression. எத்தனை வருடத்துக்கு முன்னாடி?
2 வருடத்துக்கு முன்னாடி.
இப்ப என்கிட்ட ஒரு பைசிக்கல் இருக்கு அப்படின்னா அதை எப்படி சொல்லுவீங்க?
I have a bicycle.
என்கிட்ட பைசிக்கல் இருந்துச்சு 3 வருடத்துக்கு முன்னால் எப்படி சொல்லுவீங்க?
I had a bicycle.
3 years ago.
Good. You had a girlfriend last year.
Girlfriend.
Last year. ஆனா இப்ப இல்ல. அப்ப இந்த இடத்துல last year மென்ஷன் பண்ற டைம் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன்.
I have a
Okay.
doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
What's the difference of had and was?
இது வந்து நீங்க ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருந்தத பத்தி பேசுறீங்க. வாஸ்ங்கிறது வந்து வேற பி வெர்ப்ஸ்.
Same
Okay.
is right now.
உங்களை கொண்டு இருந்தத பத்தி சொல்றது நீங்க ஐ ஹேட் ன்னு சொல்றீங்க. இப்ப ஐ வாஸ் ஹேவ் பைசிக்கல்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா? No, இந்த have has had நாங்க யூஸ் பண்றது we talk about the positions and the relationship illness. Okay?
Yeah. I was can use objects only, no, ma'am?
Yeah, I was a girlfriend last year. No, it's not wrong. இது வந்து நாங்க இந்த have has had பார்க்கிறோம். எங்ககிட்ட இருந்த உண்டு. ஓகே, ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இவங்க என்னோட இருந்தாங்க லாஸ்ட் இயர். எனக்கு காய்ச்சலா இருந்துச்சு நேத்து. சோ அதுக்காக இந்த பி வெர்ப்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்றோம். ஓகே, அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்?
Yes, ma'am.
ஓகே.
Yeah, ma'am.
We had a free time long years ago. எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப நாளைக்கு முன்னாடி ஃப்ரீ டைம் இருந்துச்சு. ஆனா இப்ப இருக்குதா? Now we have free time?
No, ma'am.
He
Yes.
had free time long years ago. He had a fever last week. He had a fever last week. அவனுக்கு போன வாரம் சுகையினமாய் இருந்துச்சு. She had a puppy when she was young. அவளுக்கு ஒரு செல்லப்பிராணி இருந்துச்சு. அவள் when she was young. இப்ப இந்த இடத்துல ஏன் she was வந்துச்சு? இப்ப நீங்க கேட்ட கேள்வி. She was. அப்ப இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கு நாங்க இங்க யூஸ் பண்றோம். ஒரு பப்பி இது இருந்துச்சு அவகிட்ட. அவ எப்பயா இருக்கும், என்ன ஏஜ்ல இருக்கும் போது? இளமை பருவத்துல இருக்கும் போது. Did you understand? She had a puppy when she was young. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
They had lots of books. அவர்களிடம் நிறைய புத்தகங்கள் இருந்தது. When they were schooling. Schooling, what is the meaning of schooling?
School படிக்கும்போது.
Yeah, when they were schooling. Okay? So did you understand this example?
Yes, ma'am.
Very simple. Okay? And negative example, let's see. I didn't have a job few years ago. 5 வருடத்துக்கு முன்னால எனக்கு ஒரு job இருக்கல. I didn't have a job few years ago. You didn't have a good result in the OL examination. உனக்கு நல்ல ஒரு ரிசல்ட்ஸ் இருக்கல O level examலன்னு சொல்றான். We didn't have a free time during the ALs. எங்களுக்கு A level செய்யும்போது ஒரு free time கிடைக்கவே இல்லை. Okay. He didn't have a house in the past. What is the meaning of that?
அவனுக்கு இந்த
வீடு இருக்கல. She didn't have a boyfriend for the last 5 years. 5 வருடமா
கடைசி 5 வருஷத்துல ஒரு பாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட் இருக்கல.
That's it. So positive நாங்க என்ன யூஸ் பண்றோம்? They had, I had, you had, we had, she had, he had. Okay. So the negative we are using, didn't have, I didn't have, you didn't have, we didn't have, they didn't have.
She didn't have.
Okay. The question, did you have a bicycle when you were young? உங்ககிட்ட ஒரு bicycle இருந்துச்சா நீங்க இளமை பருவத்துல இருக்கும்போது? அப்ப கேள்வி கேக்குறேன் நான். Did you have a bicycle when you were young? Yes, I had a bicycle.
விளங்குது இல்ல.
What?
டென்ஷன் ஆக்கி விட்டீங்க வந்து எல்லாரும்.
Excuse me. Okay. So did you have a bicycle when you were young? அப்படிங்க போது yes, I had a bicycle when I was young னு சொல்லலாம். Okay. Did you have a bicycle? ஆமா எனக்கு இருந்துச்சு when I was young. Okay. Did he have a good result in OS? Yes, he. என்ன ஆன்சர் வரும்?
Yes, I
Yes.
had.
No. Yes. Did he have a good result in OL?
Yes, he had.
இல்லன்னு சொன்னா எப்படி சொல்லுவீங்க?
He
No.
didn't have.
Didn't have.
No, he didn't.
have.
Okay. Did she have a free time during the ALs? No. She
No, I
didn't
didn't have.
He
ஏன் I
didn't have.
சொல்றீங்க? She வந்தா இன்னொருத்தவங்கள பத்தி கேக்குறோம். அவளுக்கு ஃப்ரீ டைம் இருந்துச்சா? No, she didn't have. இருக்கவில்லை.
Have.
Did Kumar have a house in the past? Yes, he had. No, he didn't have. No,
He didn't have.
Did they have time to play yesterday?
Yes, they
Yes.
They
had.
had. No
Or
means.
no,
No,
they didn't have.
they didn't have.
Okay, so I'm going to ask this question one by one. I want to check your answer, right? You are struggling with. Okay, one by one. Raise your hand, I'll call your name. Raise your hand, I'll call your name. Okay. Kogilavadani, right? Wait. Kogilavadani, can you hear me? Yes. I think you have poor connection, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to ask the question. You have to give the correct answer for me, right?
Did you?
I'm
Oh,
going to
yes.
ask the question. You have to give the answer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did she have a free time during the ALs?
Um, no. She didn't have.
She didn't have. Good. One more question. Did they have time to play yesterday? Did they have time to play yesterday?
Yes, I have.
Did they
Yes.
have time to play yesterday? No, they didn't have. அவ்வளவுதான்.
No,
இப்ப இந்த இடத்துல
no,
கேள்வி
they didn't have.
யா தேன்னு கேட்டிருக்கு. அப்ப நீங்க நெகட்டிவா இருந்தா didn't have, இருந்தா they had, அவ்வளவுதான். சோ எல்லா சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கும் பாசிட்டிவ்க்கு had யூஸ் பண்றீங்க, நெகட்டிவ்க்கு didn't have யூஸ் பண்றீங்க. That's it. Okay, next. Hi. Next who's?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Okay. Your question. Did you have a bicycle when you were young?
No, I had. Yes,
Huh?
I had. Yes, I had.
Yes, I had when I was young. Yes, I had bicycle when I was young.
When I was young.
Okay.
No, I didn't have a bicycle when I was young.
Good. Did he have a good result in oils?
Yes, I had a good result in oil. No, I didn't have a good result in oil.
Okay, come again. I asked the question. Did he have a good result in oils?
Yes, he had a good result in oil.
Hmm?
No, he didn't have a good result in oil.
Okay. Anu. Anu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did they have a time to play yesterday?
Yes, they had time to play yesterday. No, they didn't have time to play yesterday.
Did she have a free time during the ALs?
Yes, she had free time during the A. No, she didn't have free time during the A.
Thank you. Next. Next, who's going to? அடுத்தது யார்? Hi.
Hi.
Did you have a bicycle when you were young?
Yes, I had when I was young. No, I didn't have when I was young.
Okay. Did they have time to play yesterday?
Yes, they had. No, they didn't have.
Okay, good. Okay, so that's it. Now, did you understand? So you don't struggle with give the answer. But did ஈங்கும் போது நீங்க அவனுக்கு தான் கேக்குறேன். Did youங்கும் போது தான் அது உங்களுக்கு did yes I hadன்னு சொல்லலாம். So Kanagaraj,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay. Did you have a bicycle when you were young?
Yes, I had, ma'am.
Okay. Did Kumar have a house in the past?
Did Kumar?
Yes,
didn't. Yes, he didn't. House na madam அவங்களுக்கு இல்லன்னு தானே வருவேனா madam?
yeah, yes, he didn't have. அவ்வளவுதான்
Yes, he didn't have. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Thank you. Rimza. Yes,
Hi.
can you hear? Hi. Did Kumar have a house in the past?
Yes, he had a house in the past.
Negative.
No, he didn't have a house in the past.
Good. Did he have a good result in oils?
Yes, he had a good result in oils. No, he didn't have a good result in oil.
Okay, so did you understand now?
Yes.
How to give the answer in the positive and the negative. Right, good. Shall I go to the Arigaran?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did he have a good sorry? Did she have a free time during the ALs?
Yes, we had during the year.
Okay. Did they have time to play yesterday?
No, I didn't I have.
No, they didn't have. No, they
Oh, they didn't have.
didn't have. So don't confuse now because ஒரு negative சொல்லும் போது I didn't have, you didn't have, they didn't have, he didn't have, she didn't have, right? The positive I had, you had, we had, they had, she had, he had. அவ்வளவுதான். இது எல்லாருக்கும் தெளிவா விளங்கினதா?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't
Yes,
sleep. Wake up. Open your eyes. Say good morning.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Wake up. Okay, so did you understand this structure? Positive and negative in the question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Shall I go to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so now this is situation, your activity. So all the time I'm telling, in the name நான் சொல்ற ஒன்றுதான், situation is good for you to improve your English spoken skill, right? When you were young, what did you have? So someone asking question, when you were young, what did you have? When I was young, I had a good family. I had a good friend. I had a good girlfriend. I had a car. நிறைய யோசிச்சிருடா. When I was young. So this is your question. When you were young, what did you have? When I was young, I had a good family. Okay, the second one, what didn't you have during the academic? So, I didn't have a good job. I didn't have a good job. இந்த மாதிரி பிரச்சனை எனக்கு ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு வேலை இருக்கவில்லை. What did you have last year? What did you have last year? I had a
I had a bike.
I had a I had a I had a
I had a
car
car.
last year. Yeah, I had a car last year. What didn't you have at the age of 20? I didn't have boyfriend. What didn't you have at the age of 20? I didn't have boyfriend. I didn't have a girlfriend. Whatever, that is your answer. What event did you have last week? I had a birthday party. I had a farewell function. Whatever, that is your answer, based on your answer, right? What didn't you have when you were a kid? I didn't have toys to play. Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, now you are going to write the answer. Okay, so this is pair work. One of ask the question, other one going to give the answer, right? Are you ready?
Not
Make it active, don't sleep. Okay, I'm giving 2 minutes, right? Okay, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you can choose your partner. Yes, you can choose your partner. Vasanti, right. Start.
When you were young, what did you have? I choose Shashikala, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shashikala.
Yeah, ma'am. I had a bus when I was young.
What did you have during the economic crisis?
I didn't have enough food item during that economic crisis.
What did you have last year?
I had a car in last year.
What
I had a
didn't
car.
I had a car.
That's it.
Yes.
What didn't you have at the age of 20?
I didn't have a good accommodation in my 20.
What events did you have last week?
I had an online class in last week.
What didn't you have when you were a kid?
What didn't I didn't have kit when I was young.
I didn't have kit.
No.
I couldn't get. I didn't have a toy when I didn't have a toy when I was a kid. Kid means சின்ன பிள்ளையா இருக்கும்போது.
சின்ன பிள்ளையா இருக்கும்போது.
என்ன உங்களுக்கு இருக்கல.
I didn't have bicycle when I was a kid.
No, when I was a kid. Sorry, when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I was kid, no ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay, next.
Shall I, ma'am?
Okay, start.
When you were young, what did you have? I choose Mr. Kanaharaj.
Okay, the thing is, when you're asking the question, ask nicely. When you were young, what did you have? When you were young,
what did you have?
Yes, Kanagraj, are you there? Mr. Kanagraj?
hello, madam.
Yeah.
மேடம் கொஞ்சம் இந்த 5 மினிட்ஸ் சொல்லட்டா கொஞ்சம் வெளியில போயிட்டு வந்தேன் டக்குன்னு.
Okay, fine. Okay, you can choose another one.
Shall I, ma'am?
Okay.
When you were young, what did you have?
When I was young, I have a car.
What didn't you have during the economic crisis?
I didn't have enough money during the economic crisis.
What did you have last year?
I had A-level examination in last year.
What didn't you have at the age of 20?
I didn't have an own house in my age 20.
What events did you have last week?
I had a birthday party last week.
What didn't you have when you were a kid?
I didn't have some good friends in my when I was kid.
Okay. Good. So next.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Choose one.
Anyone?
Ma'am, I ask the questions.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
ma'am,
you
we
have to give the
do
answer.
3 questions and 3 answers.
Yeah.
Okay. Start.
Okay, first ask.
When you were young, what did you have?
When I was young, I had a computer.
What didn't you
Then I'll
have
ask you
during?
question.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
one
One
by
by
one. It's
one.
okay. Good. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. What didn't you have during the economic crisis?
I didn't. um, I didn't have any job.
Okay, you ask.
What did you have last year?
I had a new house. What didn't you have at the age of 20?
I didn't have
I
girlfriend.
right. I didn't have a girlfriend. Yes, girlfriend
I'm
or friend.
supporting you, right?
Okay. What event did you have last week?
I had a birthday party, but we have day after tomorrow birthday party.
No, you can't say we have. அதை நான் அடுத்த இதுல படிச்சு தரேன்.
Okay, then I have
Yes.
ma'am's birthday party. Okay,
Yeah.
You
what
asked
did
the
you
question.
have
அடுத்தது
when you were
அடுத்ததா
kid?
இருக்கு நாங்க ஒன்று அடுத்த லெசன்ஸ்ல படிப்போம். அடுத்த பாருங்க அதுக்கு. ஓகே.
Okay. What didn't you have when you were kid?
I didn't have to play toys.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Try, miss.
Yeah. So one question you ask from your partner, and after that your partner asking the question like that. Okay, rotate. Okay, start.
When you were young, what did you have?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a bus.
Full
What
answer.
didn't you have?
I had a bus when I was young.
I had a bus when you are
When I was young.
when I was young.
Good.
What didn't you have during the economic crash?
Not crush.
I didn't have a laptop.
I didn't have a laptop. Okay. You ask the question.
What did you have last year?
I did have a car.
I didn't have. What did you have last year?
What did you have last year?
I had a house.
I did have a man.
I did have varada. I didn't have negative form. I did have varada. I had varum.
What did you have last year?
I had a motorbike.
Okay.
Fourth question, didn't, ma'am.
Yeah. Ask.
What didn't you have at the age of 20?
I didn't have own cows. What event did you have last week?
I did have a dog.
No, I had a birthday party. இப்போ what event did you have last week னு கேக்குறாங்க. என்ன ஈவென்ட் வந்து நீங்க போன கிழமை நீங்க போனது அல்லாட்டி நீங்க செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணது கேக்குறாங்க. அப்ப நீங்க பாசிட்டிவா நான் போன கிழமை பர்த்டே பார்ட்டி ஒன்று செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணேன் அப்படின்னா I
did have a
no அப்படிலாம் ஒண்ணும் வராது. I had a birthday party. Simple. அப்ப ஒண்ணும் இருக்கல அப்படின்னு சொன்னா I didn't haveனு சொல்லலாம். I didn't haveனு சொல்லலாம். Okay.
I have birthday party. Okay.
I had a birthday party last week. அவ்வளவுதான். I had a birthday party. அப்ப I hadங்கிறது வந்து ஃபுல்லாவே ஆன்சரை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணும், right? So அத நீங்க கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ண வேண்டாம். Simple. Understand?
Okay.
Okay. What didn't you have when you were kid? அப்படின்னா உங்ககிட்ட என்ன இருக்கல நீங்க குழந்தை பருவத்துல இருக்கும் போது. உங்ககிட்ட என்ன இருக்கல நீங்க குழந்தை பருவத்துல இருக்கும் போது. I didn't have எனக்கிட்ட இருக்கல அப்படின்னா I didn't have a toy to play when I was young. I didn't have friends when I was kid. அப்ப எனக்கு நண்பர்கள் இருக்கல நான் சின்ன பிள்ளையா இருக்கும் போது. அப்ப I didn't have negative. எனக்கு இருக்கல. எனக்கு இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா I had ன்னு சொல்றீங்க. Did you understand?
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay. Who's next? Kogilavadani?
Shalaya.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay. Carry on.
When you were young, what did you have?
Ma'am, shall I?
Yeah.
When I was young, I had a ambition. Okay, miss.
I had a
Ambition.
no. என்ன இருந்தது?
Ma'am.
ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் அல்லது பொசிஷன் அல்லது இல்னஸ் அதான் பேச முடியும்.
I had a good friendship.
I had a good friends when I was young.
Good. Okay. I had a good friend.
ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்னா வேற, ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்ங்கிறது வேற. நண்பர்கள் இருந்தார்கள் அப்படிங்கன்னா I had a good friends when I was young.
I
Okay.
had a good friends when I was young.
Good.
Okay.
What did you have?
Tell me.
What did you have during the economic crash?
I didn't have New York. What did you have last year?
I had my master degree. Okay, miss.
இல்ல I had something எது சரி சொல்லலாம் இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு.
I had a car.
I had a car. Okay. Next.
What didn't you have at the age of 20?
I didn't have
What
I didn't
event
have any
did you have last week?
என்ன லாஸ்ட் வீக் நீங்க what did you have last year last week அப்படின்னா இது சரி event இது சரி நீங்க celebrate பண்ண events birthday party
at
or
a marriage function.
yeah I had a wedding party. Oh, I had a marriage function. That's it. Okay.
What didn't you have when you were a kid?
I didn't have nothing ன்னு சொல்லலாமா மிஸ்? எதுவுமே இல்ல.
No, அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. ஏன்னா நீங்க I didn't have இல்லாத ஒன்று சொல்றீங்க அவ்வளவுதான்.
Okay. I didn't have toy car when I were kid.
When I was kid.
When I was kid.
Good. So did you understand this situation? So this is called situation. It's not sentence, right? It's called situation. When you were young, what did you have? When I was young, I had a car. அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். I had a car when I was young ன்னு சொல்லலாம். ரெண்டும் சரி. When I was young, I had a car. I had a car when I was young. Okay. What did you have last year? What didn't you have when you were kid? When I was kid, I didn't have friends to play. Like that, you have to give the answer. Did you understand this situation? இது இருந்துச்சு, இது இருக்கல. சின்ன பிள்ளையா இருக்கும்போது. Okay, shall I go to the next
Okay.
slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, this is also your practice. Positive, negative, and the question, right? I had a car last year. What is the negative form?
I didn't have a car
I
last
have a
year.
car this year.
I didn't
I didn't have a car last
Haven't.
year.
last year.
Question.
Did have
Did I had?
you
Have a car last
Did I have a
Did I have a
Did I
car?
have
last
Okay, I'm
year?
going to
Last
give
year.
2 minutes. Write the answer and one by one tell the answer. Hurry up quickly.
ഉം.
Okay, ready?
Not yet,
No?
ma'am.
Okay.
No.
Start. One by one. Give the answer. Just you can read.
Miss,
Yeah.
I had a car last year.
Hmm.
I didn't have a car last year. Did I have a car last year?
Hmm. I had a fever yesterday. Sorry. He had a fever yesterday. Hmm.
He didn't have a fever yesterday. Did
Hmm.
he have a fever yesterday?
Okay, good. Hmm.
She had a record book.
Hmm.
She didn't
did.
have a record book. Did
Hmm.
she have a record book?
Good. Hmm.
Jen had a small handbag.
Hmm.
Jen didn't have a small handbag. Did Jen have a small handbag?
Hmm.
They had physical classes. They didn't have physical classes. Did they have a physical classes?
Hmm.
The girls had freedom in the past.
Hmm.
Girls didn't have freedom in the past. Did girls have freedom in the past? We had a family time in the past. We didn't have family time in the past. Did we have family time in the past?
Hmm.
Students had a good learning system. Students didn't have good learning system. Did student have good learning system? You had a personal laptop. Did you have a personal laptop?
Mm-hmm. You didn't have a?
Have a personal laptop. Did you have a personal laptop?
Good. Okay, Razida.
I had a car last year. I didn't have a car last year. Did I have a car last year? He had a fever yesterday. He didn't have a fever yesterday? Did he had a fever yesterday? She had a record book. She didn't have a record book. Did she have a record book? Jane had a small handbag. Jane didn't have a small handbag. Did Jane have a small handbag? They had a physical class. They didn't have a physical class. Did they have a physical class?
Okay, next.
Uh, girls have a freedom in the past. Girls didn't have a freedom in the past. Did girls have freedom in the past? We had family time in the past. We didn't have family time in the past. Did we have family time in the past? Students had good learning system. Students didn't have a good learning system. Did students have a good learning system? You have a personal laptop. You had a personal laptop. You didn't have a personal laptop. Did you have a personal laptop? That's all.
Okay, next.
I had last year. I didn't have a fever last year. Did I have a hair last year? He had a fever yesterday. He didn't have a fever yesterday. Did he have a fever yesterday? She had a record book. She didn't have a record book. Did she have a record book? Jane had small handbag. Jane didn't have a small handbag. Did Jane have a small handbag?
Small. Pronounce correctly.
Jenny
No.
had a
Small. Small. Pronounce small.
small handbag.
Small.
Small.
Small. Small. Okay. Practice, right?
Okay.
Okay, good. So did you understand how to make the positive,
Yes.
negative question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. Shall I go to the next slide?
Okay.
Okay. So this is comparing the past and the present. It's mean, so you can see this blue line, blue box.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and there you can use vehicle, building, sickness, relationship, things. இதுல எது
Things.
வேணாலும் நீங்க choose பண்ணி பேசலாம். இப்ப நீங்க comparing the past and the present. So you are going to compare இறந்த காலத்தையும் நிகழ்காலத்தையும். So it's mean அப்ப எனக்கு இது இருக்கல, இப்ப இருக்கு. அப்ப இருந்துச்சு, இப்ப இல்ல. Do you understand? So for that we are using this but. We are using this linking word what? But. I didn't have bike 2 years ago, but now I have a Royal Enfield. I didn't have a girlfriend 3 years ago, but now I have a beautiful wife. Understand? So you can use vehicle or building or sickness, relationship, whatever, right? He had a small house last year, but now he has an apartment. Did you understand? Comparing the past and the present. So, idu mode activity da you are going to do. So, you can use vehicle or building or sickness. I had a fever yesterday, but now
I feel better.
now I don't have. Now I don't have
Fever.
fever. That's it. So, in the present வரும்போது have use பண்றீங்க. I, we, you, they வந்து have use பண்றீங்க presentல. Sheet வந்து has use பண்றீங்க. ஆனா pastல எல்லாத்துக்குமே என்ன use பண்றீங்க? Had. Positive. Negative இருந்தா didn't have. That's it. So I'm going to give a 1 minute or 2 minutes, I think enough. So you have to make 3 example. So you can say, I didn't have blah, 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 but now I have blah, blah, blah like that. Okay. Did you understand? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Just wait, right?
Shall I tell, ma'am?
Hi,
Shall
ma'am.
I?
Shall I? Hi, ma'am. Hello.
Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Okay, you can continue.
No problem.
Okay.
Shall I, ma'am?
Okay.
I didn't have hybrid car 5 years ago, but now I have a KDH. I
Good.
had a stomach pain, but now I didn't have stomach pain. I
But
didn't have
now,
husband,
but now I
now
didn't have everybody present.
I didn't have stomach pain.
Don't have Verma. I didn't have Verma.
Don't have the number.
Sorry, ma'am. Don't have.
Careful.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't have husband, but now I have husband.
I didn't have boyfriend last year, but now I have handsome husband.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Ashna? Yeah.
I didn't have a watch 1 month ago, but now I have a smartwatch.
What? I didn't have 1 month ago.
Watch.
Full sentence. I didn't have a
Watch 1 month ago, but now I have a smartwatch. He had a scooty, but now he has a van.
good. Simple. அவ்வளவுதான் இது தியரி விளங்கிட்டாலே பேசுறது ஈஸியா இருக்கும். Okay. Next.
I didn't have a building last 2 years, but now I have a pasta. He had a sickness last week, but he is better now.
Good. Next. Kanagaraj.
Madam, I didn't have a house 10 years ago, but now I have a big house. He had a normal bike, but now he has a Royal Enfield.
Good. Vasugi.
They didn't have a house 2 years ago, but now they have a luxury house.
Okay. Good.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
They had a small phone, but now they have a smartphone. She had a boyfriend 2 years ago. Now she has a husband. I don't have a new house, but now I have an apartment.
Now I don't have an every past varum.
Sorry. I don't have.
Huh? Again, don't have.
I didn't have a new house.
Have a.
But
I didn't have a
new house, but now I have an apartment.
Good. Okay. Periyar sit try pandringla. Shall I go to the next slide?
Yes,
Shall I?
Yeah.
I didn't have a loyal friend when I was schooling, but now I have a loyal and honest friend. I had cute pets, but now I have a lovebirds. I didn't have bicycle, but now I have scooty. I had a neck pain yesterday, but now I don't have a pain.
Good.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a own house few years ago, but now I don't have own house. She didn't have baby last year, but now she had a baby. She has baby. Sorry, ma'am. She has baby. He had a van two months before, but now he didn't have any vehicles.
Now she didn't have a pretty varum. Oh, okay, sir. Right. Sorry.
He didn't have no, ma'am.
Present negative. Okay.
They didn't have television last month, but they had television now.
But they have
They
a
have
has.
but they has
They
television.
They have.
Sorry, madam.
Okay,
But
listen to me, everyone. In the present situation, have has use பண்ணும்போது I, you, we, they have. I have, you have, we have, they have. And the singular noun, he has, she had, it has. So then நான் உங்களுக்கு பாடமாக்க சொன்னேன். Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
பாடமாக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா இங்க நீங்க கொஞ்சம் confused ஆக மாட்டீங்க. குழப்பிட மாட்டீங்க. You are not making mistake, okay? I didn't have bike 2 years ago, but now I have a beautiful car. He had a small house 5 years ago, but now he has an apartment. Okay, so he has an apartment. He had, past. He has, present. I didn't have. Now I have. I have. I didn't have. Past. I have. He had, past. He has, present. She didn't have. Past. She has. Okay. She had. She didn't have, present. Did you understand? So இப்படி
Yes,
practice
yes, ma'am.
இப்படி practice பண்ணுங்க. Repeat again and practice. So அப்ப நீங்க mistake விட மாட்டீங்க. Okay, so did you understand this past situation, how to use this had?
Ma'am.
Yes? How
Yes,
to
ma'am.
use it, the positive and the negative and the question?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall I move to the next slide?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
ma'am.
Now we are going to see how to use these positions and relationship and illness. இது இடத்துல இதைத்தான் நாங்க பேச போறோம். ஆனா எதிர்காலத்துல பேச போறோம். அவ்வளவுதான். In the future. In the future.
Future.
எனக்கு இது இருக்கும். Futureல இது எனக்கு இருக்கும். இது
இருக்கும்.
எனக்கு இருக்காது. இது இருக்கும். இது இருக்காது. நல்ல ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருக்கும். நல்ல ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருக்காது. இது இருக்கும், இது இருக்காது. அவ்வளவுதான் சொல்ல போறீங்க. ஓகே, affirmative அப்படின்னா பாசிட்டிவ், நெகட்டிவ். ஓகே, ஐ வில் ஹேவ். இது இங்கேயும் நாங்க எல்லா சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்குமே வில் ஹேவ் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். இட் கேன் பி a singular noun, it can be a plural noun. For all the subject you are using will have. Will have.
Have.
I will have. We will have. You will
You
have.
will have. They will
They
have.
will have. He will
He
have.
will.
He will have.
She.
It will have. It will have. Mala will have. Okay. Suresh will have. Teacher will have. Doctor will have. Like that. So, singular noun or the plural noun. So, எல்லாத்துக்குமே நாங்க will have தான் use பண்றோம். The same in the negative also. What is the short form of, what is the negative form of will have?
Won't have.
Won't have.
Want.
Won't have. I won't have. We won't have. You won't have. So here also same subject for all the subject we are using won't have. So did you understand this structure?
Yes,
Positive.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's see the question, right? Future question. Will I have? Will we have? Will you have? Will they have? Will he have? Will she have? Will it have?
Will it have? Will friends have?
So the will வந்து முன்னால வருது. நாங்க subject. Will plus subject plus have. Will plus subject plus
Subject.
have.
Have.
So இந்த இடத்திலையும் singular nounக்கும் plural nounக்கும் அப்ப எந்த ஒரு மாற்றமும் இல்லை. இறந்த காலத்திலையும் ஒரே verbs தான் மூன்றுக்கும் வருது. எதிர்காலத்திலையும் ஒரே verbs தான் மூன்றுக்கும் வருது. Subject மாற subjectக்கு ஒரே verbs தான் வருது. Okay. Only the present, only the verb changing. Have, has க்கு மட்டும்தான் மாறுபடுது. So did you understand the structure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see some example, right? I will have a modern house in 5 years. I will have a modern house in 5 years. அப்படின்னா இன்னொரு 5 வருடத்துக்கு
எனக்கு மாடர்ன் ஹவுஸ் இருக்கும்.
She will have a new mobile phone next month. She will have a new mobile phone next month. Now let's see the time expression. This time expression we are using for the future. 5 years. Next month. In
Promotion.
2025. In the future. In the future. Okay.
After.
He will have a car after the promotion. He will have the car after the ப்ரமோஷன். அவனுக்கு ப்ரமோஷன் கிடைச்ச பிறகு அவனுக்கு ஒரு கார் கிடைக்கும். Samsung phone will have 8 cameras in 2025. யாருக்கு தெரியும்? Okay. Students will have laptops for studies in the future. Yeah, definitely. சில நேரம் ஃபியூச்சர்ல இனி வர ஜெனரேஷன் இனி எங்களை மாதிரி மார்க்கர் போர்ட் ஒயிட் போர்ட் அப்படியெல்லாம் இருக்காது. படிப்புக்கு என்னத்தை யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க? இப்பயே பேசிக்கலி யூஸ் பண்றாங்க. So laptop for studies in the future. That's it. அப்ப இதெல்லாம் எதிர்காலத்துல நடக்கும்னு சொல்றோம். So negative sentence, I won't have. இன்னும் 2 வருஷத்துல எனக்கு இந்த காசு பிரச்சனைகள் இருக்காது. எப்படி சொல்லுவீங்க?
I won't have financial difficulty in 2 years.
Yeah, I won't have financial difficulty in 2 years. She won't have problems in her married life. அவளுடைய திருமண வாழ்க்கையில் எந்த ஒரு பிரச்சனையும் வராது
வாய்ப்பில்லை.
future.
வராது,
Okay.
வராது.
Sam won't have exam from next month onwards. அடுத்த மாதம் அவனுக்கு
எக்ஸாம்
exam
இருக்காது.
இருக்காது. Okay. Okay, so what is this meaning of Samsung phones won't have? What is the meaning of that word?
Won't have.
அவங்களுக்கு
in
தெரியும்.
future.
தேவைப்படாது.
இல்ல.
இருக்காது.
Samsung phones won't have. இந்த வார்த்தை எப்படி ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க? BUGS.
Bugs.
அப்படின்னா என்னது தமிழ் மீனிங்?
No idea, ma'am. No idea. தெரியாது மேடம்.
Wireless ma'am.
Yes, அப்படின்னா the mic. Yes. Samsung phone வர மைக்க நாங்க சொல்லுவோம். அப்படி அதை எப்படி தமிழ்ல எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றது? Wait, I will tell how to say in Tamil. So இப்பவுமே வயர்லெஸ் மைக் நிறைய வந்திருக்கு. ஓகே, வயர்லெஸ் மைக்ஸ் நிறைய வந்திருக்கு. அதுக்கு தமிழ் மீனிங் how to tell. Yeah, வயர்லெஸ் மாதிரி ஒரு இயர்போன்ஸ் தான் நாங்க சொல்லுவோம். ஓகே. And students won't have books in coming years. Maybe சந்தோஷம் இனி வர ஜெனரேஷனுக்கு. So students won't have books in coming years. So did you understand this positive and the negative sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's see some example. Okay. Will you have an apartment in 3 years? நான் கேக்குறேன் இப்ப. Will you have an apartment in 3 years? Yes, I will have.
Yes.
I won't have. No, I won't have. Will Alex have a new laptop next month? Yes, will have. No, he won't have. No, he won't have. Will you have a promotion next month? Yes, I will
Yes,
have.
I will have.
No,
I
won't.
won't
I won't have.
Will Huawei have laptops in 2023?
Yes,
Yes,
will have.
it will. It will.
It will.
It will have. அல்லாது it won't have. It won't
Won't
have.
have.
ஏன்னா திங்ஸ்களுக்கு நாங்க வந்து itங்கிறது யூஸ் பண்ணோம், right? And will all students in Sri Lanka have student visa to London? Will all
Yes, I know.
students in Sri Lanka have student visa to? Yes, they will have. No, they won't have. Okay, now let's see the situation. This is your activity you are going to do. What will you have next year? I will have
Virus-free environment.
free environment. What will you have next year? I will have my ceremony function. Whatever you can say. This is நீங்க சொல்லலாம். What will you have at the end of this month? I will have
My English Oxford College certificate.
I will have.
Good. What will you have at the end of this course? I will have certificate. What will you have in 5 years? I will have 10 babies. 5 babies. 10 years or 5 years. Some example, huh? Just I checked you are sleeping or you are in a fun mood. Okay. So this situation, you have to give the answer. And okay, and next also I'm telling. Comparing present and future. இப்போ நாங்க முன்னுக்கு பார்த்த past and future. இப்போ நாங்க present and future compare பண்ண போறோம். Now I don't have money. இப்போ எனக்கு காசு இல்லை. இரு நான் வேலை செஞ்சு ஒரு நாளைக்கு பெரிய ஆளா வாரேன். சவால் விடுவோம் தானே எப்படி சொல்லுவீங்க? இப்ப எனக்கிட்ட ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. இன்னும் பெரியப்பா நான் வேலையெல்லாம் செஞ்சு பெரிய ஆளா வந்து காட்டுறேனே அதை எப்படி சொல்லுவோம்?
I'll have
I
white
will.
color job one day.
I don't have money.
I'll
எப்படி
have
சொல்லுவீங்க?
Don't.
I'll have white color job
One day. I will a businessman one day.
One day I will show my strength.
இப்ப எனக்கிட்ட காசு இல்ல பிரசன்ட்ல அதை எப்படி சொல்றீங்க?
Now I
I
don't
don't
have
have
money.
I
I
don't
don't
have
have
money.
money.
Now I don't have money, but I will have white collar job one day. அப்படின்னா என்னது? நிறைய white collar job
வேலை
சொல்றது. Yeah.
வேலை செய்து
நிறைய சம்பாதிக்கிறேன்.
Oh, இந்த job வந்து நிறைய சம்பாதிக்கக்கூடியதான job, right? And now I haven't got a girlfriend, but one day I will have a
Cute
Cute
wife.
wife.
cute wife. Now I haven't got a boyfriend, but one day I will have a handsome boyfriend or handsome husband, whatever. Now she has the keyboard, but one day she will have the piano. So here also you can use vehicle, buildings, sickness,
Sickness.
relationships, or things. Okay, so these two activity you are going to do now. Hurry up. I know so many. Oh my God, so many. Yes, there.
You are going to build a house of glass.
Okay, so these two activity now we are going to practice, and this one I'm going to give for your homework. This one you have to write and send through the group. And okay, so these two, did you understand? Idu rendu mulanganicha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
எல்லாரும் one example சொல்லுங்க பாப்போம். இதுல comparing present and futureல ஒரு example சொல்லுங்க. One example.
Now I don't luxury cows. What I will
No,
have.
I don't have. Think carefully.
I don't have.
Consider
I
பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க.
don't have luxury cows. What I will have luxury cows one day.
Good. Okay. One example ira. அது நீங்க relationship இருக்கலாம். எது வேணாலும் ஒண்ணு choose பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க பாப்போம்.
Now he haven't a car, but one day he will have the Lamborghini.
Okay.
Now I don't have job, but I will have a good job one day.
Okay, good. But one day I will have a good job.
Now I don't have vehicles, but I will have vehicles one day.
But one day I will have a vehicle.
Okay.
One day.
Next.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
now I don't have gold, but one day I will buy lot.
Okay, next.
Now I don't have a laptop, but one day I have a beautiful laptop.
I will have future.
I will have beautiful laptop.
Okay, next.
Now I
I
didn't
don't
travel.
have.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now I don't have a car one day, but I will have buy a car.
But one day I will have a luxury car. Whatever you can say, right?
Okay.
Okay, next.
Now I don't have a baby, but I will have. One day I will have.
But one day I will have a baby, beautiful baby.
But
Okay, next.
one day we'll have a beautiful baby.
Next. Next.
Now I haven't a boyfriend. Now I haven't got a boyfriend, but one day I will have a lovely husband.
I don't have now I don't have a white top, but I will buy tomorrow white top.
Okay, next. Next. Yes, hello.
Now I don't have a house, but one day I will have a beautiful house.
Good.
Hi, ma'am. Now I don't have car. Now I don't have a car, but I will have a new car one day.
Okay, next.
Now I
Okay.
haven't got a baby, but one day I will have a cute baby.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Good. Okay, so this is all about, okay? So I hope you guys understand, right? Hello?
Yes. Can you
Yes,
say
ma'am.
like this, ma'am? I don't have experience in flight, but one day I will.
Okay.
Can you
So
say
இது
like this?
எல்லாருக்கும் விளங்கி இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் நான். Okay. இத வந்து நீங்க homework செய்யுங்க the practice positive negative in the question. I will have a well paid job next year. Negative எப்படி சொல்வோம்? I won't have a well paid job next year. Will I have a well paid job next year? Like that. You have to write the answer and just put in the activity group, right? And this is also okay activity. I will have car one day. I won't have இந்த இடத்துல நீங்க inexpensive car இதுல போட்டிருக்கிறத நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் இப்ப. I will have an expensive car one day. I won't have a big house soon. Will I have lots of money next year? I will never have lots of money. Will never நாளே ஒருபோதுமே என்கிட்ட கூடுதலான காசு இருக்க போறது இல்லை. ஓகே, சோ இந்த ப்ளூ பாக்ஸ்ல கொடுத்திருக்கிறது வந்து நீங்க பேச போற தேவையான வேர்ட்ஸ், ஹெல்பிங் வேர்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்கு. ஓகே, ஹெல்பிங் லாங்குவேஜ் மாதிரி கொடுத்திருக்கு இந்த இடத்துல. சோ இந்த நீங்க சார்ட் எப்படி ஃபில் பண்ண போறீங்கன்னா, she will have a big house one day. She won't have cancer soon. Will she have a big land next year? She will never have an invisible power. So இந்த இடத்துல நீங்க எதை சரி யூஸ் பண்ணி இது செய்யலாம், right? This is your activity. My brother, okay, he will have a well-paid job one day. He won't have an invisible power. Okay. Will he have beautiful eyes? இது எதுவுமே யூஸ் பண்ணி பேசலாம். Okay. So did you understand this activity, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
And expensive. இது
Yes, ma'am.
So இது நாங்க இப்ப செய்வோம். Wait. Okay, last இது நாங்க இந்த activity இப்ப நாங்க செய்ய போறோம். And this is only one homework I given. Imagine that you are going to build a house. Imagine that you are going to build a house or palace as your dream house. So நீங்க என்ன செய்ய போறீங்க? கற்பனை பண்ணிக்கொள்ளுங்க. நீங்க கனவு கண்ட, எனக்கு உண்மையிலே I have dream. இந்த வீடு இப்படித்தான் இருக்கணும்னு கனவு இருக்கும். எல்லாத்துக்கும் இருக்குமா அப்படி?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, everyone
ma'am.
will have. எங்களோட வீடு இப்படிதான் கட்டணும், இப்படிதான் அழகா இருக்கணும். So share with us what you will have in your dream house. அப்ப அந்த ஹவுஸ்ல என்னென்ன இருக்கணும்னு நீங்க என்ன செய்ய போறீங்க? there will be போட்டு பேச போறீங்க. எதை போட்டு? there will be. இது நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் உங்களோட ஸ்பீச். ஓகே, இது உங்களோட
Okay.
ஆக்டிவிட்டி. நான் நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது இதை கேட்பேன். ஓகே, அதுக்கான ஹெல்பிங் லாங்குவேஜ் ஹெல்பிங் கொடுத்துருக்கு. 27 floors 3. நிறைய பேசலாம். எனக்கு வீட்டுக்குள்ள ஸ்விமிங் பூல் இருக்கணும், அப்புறம் மூவி தியேட்டர், சில பேருக்கு வீட்டுக்கு பார் இருந்தா நல்லா, நிறைய ட்ரீம்ஸ். ஓகே, நிறைய விஷயங்கள் இருக்கு. சோ கற்பனை பண்ணி எழுத போறீங்க, ரைட்? Imagine that you are going to build a house. நீங்க ஒரு வீட கட்ட போறீங்க அல்லது ஒரு பேலஸ் as your dream house. Share with us what will have in your dream house. என்னென்ன உங்க dream houseல இருக்க போகுது? There will be a swimming pool in my house. There will be a bar in my house. There will be a nightclub. There will be a
3-story house.
yeah, there will be a big library in my house. And there will be a big music room. நிறைய விஷயங்கள். ஸோ இது உங்களோட ஸ்பீச் ஆக்டிவிட்டி அடுத்த கிளாஸ்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போது கேட்பேன். Now let's do this one, this activity. Okay, are you ready? Only I'm going to ask 5 students, right? Because we don't have a time. Okay, take 1 or 2 minutes and write the answer.
Ma'am,
Okay,
yeah, ma'am, shall I?
yeah.
I will have money one day. I won't have cancer soon. Will I have good look next year? I will never have wings.
Good. Okay.
Ma'am, shall I?
Okay.
My brother will have PR in Australia one day. He won't have well-paid job soon. Will have a big house next year. I will never have. He will never have lots of money.
Okay, good. Next. Take your time, it's okay. Just write.
I will have go to Canada one day. I won't have cancer soon. Will I have a lot of money next year? I will never have an expensive car.
Good. Okay, next.
I will have a big land one day. I won't have cancer soon. Will I have an expensive car next year? I will never have wings.
Okay. Next.
Can I, ma'am?
Yeah.
My brother will have PR in Australia one day. He won't have a big land. Will he have an unforgettable gift next year? He will never have an invisible power.
Okay. Good. Next. Next.
My brother, ma'am. My brother have a well-paid job one day. My brother won't have cancer soon. Will my brother a big house next year?
Will my brother have?
Will my brother have a big house next year? My brother will never have PR
He
in
will
Australia.
never. Don't use my brother again. Pronouns படிச்சு pronounsல வந்து நாங்க அப்படி யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோம். So don't say my brother by. He will never have like that. You can use, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next.
Hi, ma'am. I will
Hi.
have an expensive car one day. I won't have lot of money soon. Will I have a uncomfortable gift here? I will never have PR in Australia.
Then?
Shall I?
Yeah.
I will have a big modern house one day. I won't have a blood cancer soon. Will I have a lots of money next year? I will never have an invisible power.
Next. Okay. பேசாதாக்கள் பேசலாம், please. Don't make the class boring.
Sister will have lots of money one day. She won't have asthma soon. She will have big house next year. She will never have lots of pain.
Next.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Deeban will have good luck one day. He won't have a big house. Will he have lots of money next year? He will never have beautiful eyes.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah.
My husband will have a three-wheeler one day. He won't have back pain soon. Will he have a bus next year? He will never have daughters.
Okay, next. Next. Yes, next.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
she will has a big land one day. She won't have a big house soon. Will she have a well-paid job next year? She will never has lots of money.
He will never has for other. She will never have. Okay, so practice. Okay, I gave the homework, and the next class this is your speech, and this one is your homework. Okay. This one is a homework. Okay. So I'm going to wind up the lesson now. So I think everyone, did you understand the lesson today?
Yes, ma'am.
எல்லாருக்கும்
Yes,
புரிஞ்சுச்சா?
ma'am.
ஆனா கொஞ்சம் நீங்க இத மெமரைஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா இந்த ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் உங்களுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும், ரைட்? I will have
Okay,
you.
ma'am.
ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் கொஞ்சம் திரும்ப பாருங்க. திரும்ப பார்த்து அதை மெமரைஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா okay, right? So
Okay.
I'm going to wind up the lesson. So today's lesson is over. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Welcome,
ma'am.
miss.
Thank you, ma'am.